Hey everybody, how are you guys all doing today? It's Reiki back here, and today I want to talk about something a little bit different that I don't usually talk about, which is something along a conspiracy theory called the Mandela effect. So basically, a quick rundown of what this is basically it is a thing where a lot of people recall a certain memory, but it actually doesn't happen to be true at all. So, meaning is the first thing with Nelson Mandela is that he was in prison, and people recall him dying in prison. And a big thing about this is that he actually died in 2013. And a lot of people remember him dying in his prison sentence, but personally I did not, but I was also born in 1998, so I don't have enough knowledge on that situation, but I do have knowledge on the other things that I'm about to show you in this video. So, meaning is that there has been a lot of different cases of this, such as Jiffy peanut butter. Again, I don't know too much about this one because I am in Canada. I haven't seen enough around, but apparently Jiffy peanut butter is actually Jif, not Jiffy, as a lot of people remember it being Jiffy. I think people are mistaking it with Skippy, but again, I don't have enough information on that. But a thing that really did catch my eye is Febreze. Now, I remember Febreze being Febreeze, not Febreze, which is right here. And again, a lot of people are with me on this, saying that they agreeing with me, saying that they don't remember it being Febreze. It's Febreze. I know people still pronounce it Febreze. It's just I'm saying the spelling of it. I found that a little weird. Another thing that I also was really shocked about was the movie quote, "Luke, I am your father." He never says Luke, apparently. Apparently it's just, no, I am the father. He never says, "Luke, I am your father." Which really shocked me because I know that is a very famous movie quote, saying, "Luke, I am your father." And again, that really shocked me, because I didn't even know what to think about that, because I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I always single-handedly remember he saying, "Luke, I am your father." That really shocked me as well. Another one is the Tank Boy, or the Tank Man, where he stepped in front of a parade, in a Chinese parade with tanks. And I don't know if you guys learned about this in history class or whatever, but apparently he stepped in front of the tanks, and a lot of people distinctly, vividly remembering him getting run over by the tanks. And people recall watching videos of the blood splatter of on the pavement and everything, and this huge thing happening. But apparently he never died. He was still alive. And another thing that I remember, or that I've seen, is Billy Graham. Billy Graham had this huge memorial on TV that a lot of people remember recalling, and apparently that never happened either. He is alive and well. So I don't know what to think about all of this. I mean, there is so much others, like the Mona Lisa. Apparently the Mona Lisa has a smile, and I always remember the Mona Lisa being a very blank face. Straight face, no smirk on her face. Again, I don't know if we're all going crazy here. I don't want to jump to any conclusions stating on whether or not what I think that this is. A lot of people are saying that this could be a parallel universe of some sort, but it is really weird. Another thing is the famous Berenstain Bears one, where instead of S-T-E-I-N, it's S-T-A. Again, I distinctly remember reading that book when I was in kindergarten in grade 1, 2, and 3, and that was my favorite book to read. And I distinctly remember S-T-E-I. which really confuses me because, like, I really just don't know what to think here. And, like, it's just crazy to think about. And there are so many things that are just crazy right now, like Skechers. I don't remember Skechers being spelt like that. It just all looks odd to me, and every single day people are finding more and more stuff. And I don't know what to think about it because, you know, people say time travel, but I don't personally believe in time travel because it is impossible to do. So I don't know what other thing that this could be. It is very confusing. And it's just one of these things that no one really knows. And it's just crazy. Like, a bunch of these things that people distinctly remember that they are all gone. And come on, like, it cannot be all a coincidence. Or maybe it can be. I don't know, guys. There's other instances. There's so many instances of this phenomenon that is just insane. And there's just so many different things to talk about. Like, I could go on for days and days I've just done so much research on this effect, and I just find it crazy. You know, some people want to deny it, and, you know, all of this and all that. I'm sure that there could be a reasonable explanation for this, but again, it's hard to succumb to that when you see all of these people uniting as one and saying, no, I don't remember it as that. I remember it as this, something completely different. It's just so crazy to me, and I'm very confused about it, and I hope that eventually we can find an answer towards for this. Again, it is just a conspiracy theory, but out of all the conspiracy theories that I've read up on as a kid and growing up, as, you know, the Illuminati or, you know, Michael Jackson conspiracy theories, or just a bunch of other conspiracy theories, this one doesn't seem too much like a theory. It seems pretty real because this is insane. And I remember watching Forrest Gump recently a lot of times with the famous quote, "Life is like a box of chocolates." Not saying in the movie now how it apparently is, life was like a box of chocolates. And the thing that I realize is that it's only these one word changes. It's not, or these one letter changes. You know what I mean? It's not a whole differential. It's just these one letter, two letter changes that, and that's what I don't understand, because if it was time travel, how could you go back and just suddenly it's going to be all these one letter changes to all these different companies? It's really freaking me out and a lot of other people out. And again, I could sit here all day and hand out more evidence on this. Either way though, let me guys know what you guys think. I think it's pretty insane. I don't know what to think about it exactly, but, you know, a lot of people are saying that this could be a parallel universe or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, guys, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. And, you know, stay tuned and I might throw another one of these out. Peace.